old school Palm Beach house. It's probably about 100 years old. So the good thing is he had isolene. There was some rat droppings, and you can see where they went inside the ductwork. Now that's hardboard. So if rats or anything gets inside that ductwork, the smell will never come out. And ductboard isn't really that great. It's not supposed to last as long as people think it is. That stuff's supposed to last maybe 10, 15 years, and that's pretty much about it. This is pushing about 30, so I took everything apart. He still wanted everything serviced because the ACs were still working good. They were good. There was 2 units. This one was in the other part of the house, and you can see the old roof was still there, and then they built another room on top of it. So that's the old roof right there. There's the ducts. Same thing with this one, the hardboard. Did the same thing. Maintenance is the same. Take the blower wheel out, sanitize the coils, clean them off with a brush, sanitize, make it smell nice and clean. And then look, I'll show you what inside this ductwork, which was pretty much the same thing with the other one. So when they start to turn black and spotty like that, that smell is never going to come out. And it's like a mildew, musty kind of rat smell. And unfortunately, where we live in Florida, you can do everything possible to prevent rodents and rats and anything. They're still going to come eventually. There's nothing you can really do to prevent that. It's just the environment. It's just the climate. It's just where we're at, really. We're pretty much in, tropic climate. It's 90% humidity. You feel like you're sweating. Pants are soaked. Underwear is soaked. Everything's soaked in sweat. So, but for these little tiny units, they're definitely one of my favorite. Load up the Sub Blaster 2000, vacuum out all the leaves, debris, and we're close to the beach. Well, we're not that close, but you can see all the sand getting pushed out, so they should breathe a lot easier. Sub Blast the whole entire unit, make it all spotless. And like the biggest thing would probably with this house, I'd recommend, he just bought it, I'd recommend replacing the ducts, leaving the cans in the grills, because you really try to take out the cans in the grills out of a 100-year-old ceiling, you got problems, man. It's impossible to match the paint. It's impossible to match the ceiling, the cracks. You could just replace everything up. It will still work exactly fine. So I'd recommend replacing that ductboard, putting some flex. We don't use metal down here. It's too hot. And there we go. Clean off all the things, check all the pressures, clean out the electrical cabinets, and there we go. Another successful Palm Beach maintenance.